Today we're going to be taking a look at the solos to the song Layla, the intro solo and of course the main solo. So let's take a look. Okay, for both of these solos, the intro solo and the main solo, they're both in the key of D minor. And both of these solos go over that main kind of chorus riff where you go. So right at that point, you're going to have this intro solo. So what you're going to do is use your third finger to bar the 7th fret of the 4th and 3rd string. So you're going to play the 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret. Then you're going to go to the 2nd string, 5th fret, 1st finger, 2nd finger on the 6th fret. Then you're going to do a hammer on pull off. So hammer on to the 6th fret, pull off back to the 5th fret. So it's like 7th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret, 7th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 2nd string, 5th fret to 6th fret, hammer on, pull off. Okay, then you come back to the 3rd string, 7th fret, back to the 2nd string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 6th fret, back to the 5th fret, and then back to the 3rd fret of the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so that's kind of the first little section. So. Now you're going to do this kind of scale, sort of ascending little pattern here. So what you're going to do is, again, this is all on the 2nd string. So first finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string, 2nd, then you go to the 6th fret with your 2nd finger. Then you're going to strike that 6th fret again and you slide that up to the 8th fret. So, and now you go first finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 8th fret, then you strike that 8th fret again, slide that 3rd finger up to the 10th fret. Now at this point, you can either stay with your 3rd finger, but I like to actually go to my pinky, just because the next section is a little bit more of a stretch. So either way, 3rd finger or pinky. So first finger on the 8th fret, I use my pinky on the 10th fret, and then you slide that 10th fret up to the 13th. Okay, so for that section, it's like, okay. Then you're going to play the 10th fret, 2nd string, 10th fret, 13th fret of the 2nd string. Then you're going to the high E string, 1st string, 10th fret, 12th fret. Then on that 1st string, 10 to 12, you do a hammer on pull off. Okay, so 2nd string 10, 2nd string 13, 1st string 10, 12, hammer on pull off. Then you come back to the 13th fret, 2nd string, back to the 1st string 10th fret, 2nd string 13th fret, 2nd string 10th fret, 12th fret of the 3rd string, 10th fret of the 2nd string, and then you pause for a second on that 12th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so let me just play it up until there from the very beginning. So. Okay. Then you get this hammer on pull off 10 to 12 on the 3rd string with your 1st to 3rd finger. Then you're going to shift your 1st finger down to the 9th fret, 2nd finger on the 10th fret, and this is all on 3rd string. Then you go down to the 7th fret of the 3rd string and you pause for a second. Okay, so that part's. Okay, then you go to the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Then the 7th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string. Then you go 5 on the 2nd string, 6th fret, and then you do a pull off to the 5, 7th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 2nd string, pull off from the 7 to the 5 on the 3rd string. Then you're going to slide your 3rd finger on the 4th string from the 7 to the 5, slide downwards. And then you play the 3rd fret of the 4th string, fifth fret of the fifth string, and then you go back to the third fret of the fourth string. Then you do a little rake, and then you're going to do a pull off from the fifth fret to the third fret of the fifth string, sixth string, fifth fret, third fret of the fifth string, and then little rake again, and then you're into that beginning little part where you're starting into the verse. So it's fifth fret, sixth string, and then third fret, fifth string, and then you're into your C sharp minor chord. Okay, so let's go through that whole thing one more time from the beginning. So you're going to bar the seventh fret of the fourth string, third string, 5 to 6 on the second string, hammer on pull off, third string 7, 5 to 6, 5 on the second string, back to the third string 7, 5, 6 on the second string, then you slide that 6 up to the 8, 6 to 8 second string, slide the 8 up to the 10, 8, 10 on the second string, slide the 10 up to the 13, 10, 13 second string, first string 10, first string 12, hammer on pull off, first string 10, 12, and then 13th fret second string, 10th fret first string, 13th fret second string, 10th fret second string, 12th fret third string, 10th fret second string, third string, 12th fret. And then you're going to do a hammer on pull off on the third string, 10, 12, 10, 9th fret third string, 10th fret third string, and then you're going to do the 7th fret of the third string. So let me play that kind of slowly, but kind of semi up to rhythm. And then hammer on pull off, 10 to 12. And now you're 5th fret third string, bar the 7th fret, 4th string, third string, 5th fret second string, pull off 6 to 5 on the second string, third string 7, second string 5, pull off 7 to 5 on the third string, slide your third finger from the 7th fret to the 5th fret, play the third fret of the 4th string, so that slides on the 4th string, 7 to 5, third fret of the 4th string, 5th fret 5th string, back to 3rd fret 4th string, little bit of a rake, pull off from the 5 to 3 on the 5th string, 6th string 5th fret, back to 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then you're done. So that's the whole intro solo. So let me play it up to tempo now. Do the 6th string, 5th fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, and then you're into your verse. So that's the intro solo. Okay, now let's get into the main solo. So the main solo starts off with a couple what's called double stops. So that means you're hitting 2 strings at once. So you're going to hit the 5th fret of the high E string and then 6th fret of the 2nd string twice. Okay, so and then you go to the 3rd fret of the 7th fret, 3rd string 7th fret. So you're kind of outlining what's called a D minor chord, you know, because like I said, this is in the key of D minor. So that's basically what he's doing. So 5th fret 1st string, 6th fret 2nd string, and then 7th fret 3rd string. So that's a D minor chord. Just like if you played a D minor chord down here, then that's another version of a D minor chord. So that's basically what he's doing, is outlining a D minor chord, but just sort of in portions of it. So the first 2 strings, 5th fret and then 6th fret, second string, and you hit that twice. Then the 7th fret, 3rd string. So, and then you go back to the first string and the 2nd string, 5th and 6th fret 3 times. And then back to the 7th fret of the 3rd string. So the intro's like of this main solo. Okay, so and then you go back back to that 5th and 6th fret of the first 2 strings. Then you start this kind of like a blues scale of D minor. You go 3rd string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 7th fret, 4th string, and you go 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, and then shift down to the 3rd fret with your first finger. 3rd finger goes back to the 5th fret, and this is all on the 4th string. And then you go back to the 3rd fret, 4th string, then 5th string, 5th fret, and then back to the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So that little scale run, he uses that again another portion of this solo. So 3rd string, 7, 5th fret of the 3rd string again. Then you go back, go to the 4th string, 7, 6, 5. Then you shift down to the 3rd fret. Then you go back to the 5th fret of the 4th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 5th string, and then back to the 3rd fret, 4th string. So from the very beginning, slowly. Okay. Now you get these double stops. Again, some more double stops. This is a very common blues riff that we've heard in many songs. Chuck Berry, Angus Young, AC/DC, I mean, everybody's used these. Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan. So very common. So what you're doing is you're planting your first finger on the 7th fret, 1st string, and then 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 9th fret. And you're playing these together, the first 2 strings. And then as soon as you play them, you're going to slide those up 1 fret. And then once you slid up there to the 8th fret, 1st string, 10th fret, 2nd string, then you play those same 2 strings twice. So it's like, it's kind of like a triplet, sort of triplet. And you do that 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can do all downs with it if you want, or for me, to keep track of it, I go down, up, up. So either way is fine. So like I said, to keep track, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then your 3rd finger is going to slide from the 9 to the 10 on the 2nd string. And then your 1st finger is going to play the 1st string, the high E string, 8th fret, and then 10th fret. Okay, so that whole part is like 3, 4, 5, 2nd string 9 to 10, slide, 1st string 8 to 10. Then you're going to go jump all the way up to the 14th fret of the 3rd string, and you slide backwards with your 3rd finger to the 12th fret. And now for a lot of this section he's in, you know, we all know this pentatonic scale. I'm sure most of us have played, most of you guys have played, and it's basically just this pentatonic scale that, you know, that a lot of us know, right? So again, sliding into that pentatonic box, you're going to slide from the, and this is in D minor, so that's the D minor pentatonic scale. So you're sliding from the 14 to the 12 backwards, then you play the 12 again. This is on the 3rd string, and then the 10th fret 3rd string, then you go to the 12th fret 4th string, back to the 10th fret 3rd string, 12th fret 3rd string, 10th fret 2nd string, 13th fret 2nd string, and then 10th fret of the high E string, the 1st string. Okay, so that part there is like, okay. Then you play the 12th fret of the high E string, you do a hammer-on pull-off, 10 to 12, back to 10 of the high E string, 13th fret 2nd string, 1st string 10th fret, 13th fret 2nd string. Then you do this kind of bounce on the 10th fret, and you hit it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 11th fret of the 2nd string, back to the 10th fret 2nd string, 12th fret 3rd string, 10th fret 3rd string, 9th fret 3rd string, and then you're going to shift down to the 7th fret 3rd string. You do a hammer on to the 9th fret, play the 7th fret again, then you shift down to the 5th fret, and then you're going to bar the 7th fret 3rd string, 7th fret 4th string, 7th fret 3rd string, 5th fret 2nd string, 6th fret 2nd string with your 1st to 2nd finger. Then you do this hammer and pull off, 5 to 6, 5. Then you're coming down this scale run, the exact same scale that we did the very beginning of this solo. of this the main solo. So you're going to go 7 to 5 on the 3rd string, then on the 4th string you go 7, 6, 5, 3, back to the 5th fret 4th string, 3rd fret 4th string, 5th fret of the 5th string. Okay, so let me just play it from the beginning up until that point there. So this is kind of the first half of this main solo here. So slowly. Then you get into these blues double stops 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slide 9 to 10. E string 8 to 10, jump all the way up to the 14th fret 3rd string, backward slide into the pentatonic box 12, hit the 12 again, 10, 12. Okay. Now into the second half of the solo here, we're going back into this pentatonic box, and you're going to do a little quarter step bend on the 13th fret high E string, and then do a 10th fret on the high E string. So then you play the 13th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 1st string 10 to 12, do a hammer on 10 to 12, and then play the 10th fret 1st string, 13th fret 2nd string, 10th fret 2nd string. And here we're bringing in the blues note, this A flat, so 13th fret, 3rd string, and I use my pinky. You can go to your 3rd finger, but I find it easier to do my pinky there, then go back to the 2nd string 10, and then you're going to do this kind of roll, and you're hitting the string once, and you're going to do a pull off from the 10, from the 13, pull off to the 12, pull off to the 10. So, and then you play the 12th fret of the 4th string. So that beginning of the second half is like, okay, so okay. Then you bar the first 2 strings on the 10th fret, 1st string 10th fret, 2nd string 10th fret, and then you do that bend again on the 13th fret 1st string, and then you play the 10th fret of the 1st string. So that part's like, and then you're going to go to the 2nd string, and you have to start to use your 1st finger on the 13th fret 2nd string. Okay, now on that part there, you're sort of getting into the tail end of the solo here. So 1st finger on the 13th fret, then you're going to do a pull off on the 1st string 15 to 13, then you play the 1st string 15th fret twice, then the 1st string 13th fret. Now you're going to do kind of this D minor sort of arpeggio. Now you're going to play the 3rd string on the 14th fret with your 2nd finger, then you play the 2nd string 15th fret with your 3rd finger, and then you're going to, so that's like, then you're going to go 12th fret of the 1st string, 13th, 1st string, sorry, I was just getting my bearings there. So again, playing this sort of D minor arpeggio. So 14th fret, 3rd string, 15th fret, 2nd string, and then you go to the 1st string 12, and then you use your 2nd finger to slide up to the 15. So that part's like, okay. Then you're going to go 13th fret with your 1st finger on the high E string, 3rd finger on the 15th fret. Then you're going to go 12th fret of the 1st string, 13th fret, and then your 10th fret of the 1st string. So that little arpeggio part. Okay, so slowly. And then you're going to go to the 13th fret 2nd string, then you're going to do that backward slide thing again from the 14 to the 12 on the 3rd string, hit the 12 again when you got there. So then this part, I think it's really essential to use these fingerings that I suggest. This is one of my favorite parts of the solo. So 2nd string, 13th fret with your pinky, 12th fret of the 3rd string with your 3rd finger, 1st finger on the 10th fret 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 12th fret 3rd string, 10th fret of the 3rd string with your 1st finger, and then 3rd finger on the 12th fret 4th string, and then you bar, and this is another version of a D minor chord. So you're going to bar the first 3 strings of the 10th fret, all 3 strings that you play, starting with the 3rd. So 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So that part there, up to speed, it's like this, like that. Okay, so that's why I think it's so essential to use kind of these fingerings that I'm suggesting to make it fluid and have the speed up. So 13th fret 2nd string, pinky, 12th fret 3rd string, 3rd finger, 10th fret 1st string, 2nd string, 1st finger, 3rd finger on the 12th fret 3rd string, 1st finger on the 3rd string, 10th fret, and then 4th string, 12th fret with your 3rd finger. Okay, so that part. Okay, then you play the first 3 strings. Now we're getting into the very tail end of the solo here. So what you're going to do is have your pinky on the 2nd string 10th fret, then your 3rd finger on the 3rd string 9th fret, and you're playing these together, but you're going to do a pull off on the 3rd string from the 9 to the 7. So when you play this, you have to prepare your 1st finger on that 7th fret 3rd string. So the pinky 2nd string, 3rd finger, pinky's 10th fret 2nd string, 3rd finger 9th fret 3rd string, but then the 1st finger has to be on that 3rd string as well, 7th fret, because you play the 2 strings and then you're going to do a pull off with your 3rd finger of that 3rd string to the 7th. So it's like, then you place that 3rd finger back onto that 9th fret, you play those again together, and then you play them one more time, and you after you play the 2 same strings with the same fingers, you slide that 3rd finger up to the 10th fret. So it's like, and then you jump to the 12th fret 3rd string, or sorry, 4th string, 12th fret 4th string. So it's like that part. And then you do this little scale run that we've had, a small portion of it that we've seen before. So 3rd string, 5th fret, 4th string, 7, 6, 5, 3. That's all on the 4th string. So 7, 6, 5, 3, and then you're back into the main riff of the song. Okay, so let me play that first little, well, the ending portion. This is the 2nd half. So. So that's why, like I said, it's so important to use your pinky, 1st string on that little section, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 12th fret, 1st finger on the 10th fret, 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 12th fret, 3rd string, 1st finger on the 10th fret, 3rd string, and then 3rd finger on the 12th fret, 4th string. So, and then those double stops, pinky on the 2nd string, do the pull off to the 7th fret, 3rd string, put the 3rd finger back on the 9th fret, hit them again, slide up 1 fret to the 10th fret, 3rd string with the 3rd finger, jump up to the 4th string, 12th fret, and then you got that little scale run. And then you're back into the... And there's the solo for the song Layla for the acoustic version. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video of all the solos that are in the acoustic version of Layla. There's just a wealth of knowledge and stuff that you can use to your own improvisation. And that's what all these guys did. Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, John Mayer, all these great blues kind of improvisation masters, if you want to say that. That's all they do, is they learn other people's solos and they kind of get ideas and they steal the licks from them and then they incorporate them into a lot of their solos. And a lot of these licks in here I hear in John Mayer solos, like some of those scale run climbs and stuff like that, and you'll hear that on like Waiting on the World to Change. John Mayer uses some of these same licks. So definitely if you're into solos, this is a great acoustic solo. You can use a lot of these licks towards any of your improvisation for any blues solos on your electric guitar, and just have fun with it, and happy playing. Thank you for watching this video, and please like and share and subscribe to my channel, and I will continue to make many more videos for your enjoyment. Cheers.